Hello, my name is Theo Mendes. Today I'm going to be talking about my coaching philosophy and how it has developed over the last 25 weeks at my coaching sessions. Alright, first of all I'm going to start off with a brief definition of what coaching philosophy is. Cassidy, Jones and Partridge 2009 state that a coaching philosophy is a set of values and behaviours that serve to guide the action of a coach. What this means to me, all the behaviours and values that are used within a session is what is actually my coaching philosophy. Martin's 2004 state that your life philosophy should shape your coaching philosophy. What this means to me is that all the important parts of my life philosophy should be imported into my coaching philosophy. Right. First thing I'm going to talk about my philosophy is safety. Safety. Right. Martin 2004 states that as a coach here, we should produce the safest environment possible for your athletes and others. What this means to me is that as a coach, I should make sure that the environment that I am supplying for the athletes and others, be myself and their parents or other coaches who are in the session, is safe. Right. The way he does this is by something called risk management. And what he states here, there are four key points to this. This is identifying the risk, evaluating the risk, selecting an approach to manage the risk, and applying the approach. The way I did this was by doing a risk assessment. And the risk assessment basically does all four of these four key things what Martin's 2004 suggests, and I carried that out the first session I did. The next thing I would like to talk about is development of kids. I think this is definitely a key issue for me, especially with the coaching that I did over the last 25 weeks. Cosano 1996 states that development is basically you should look at the emotional and the physical skills of the individual, and our task as coaches is to help young players become as good as they can be. And what it means by this is that we shouldn't try to push all of them to become world-class athletes, or we shouldn't try and push all of them to be at the same level. They're all going to develop at their own standards, and they're all going to be developed to their own ability. And as a coach, we should be trying to develop them to get to the best that they can be. As this also states is that we should also try and develop them emotionally. And what I think he means by this is I try to develop in my session, I try to develop them talking to each other and build character. I think this brings me on to the next thing I would like to talk about: success. What is success? Alright, in coaching terms, success has been thrown around. Are you a successful coach? Do you get success at your athletes? And I had a brilliant definition the other day about what success is, and it came from Arsene Wenger. He stated that success is maximising your potential, and what I think that means to me as a coach is, as a coach, I should maximise my potential and my ability of my coaching. And the way I should do that with my athletes is make sure all of them become the best of their ability, and I maximise their ability as athletes. Which brings me back to the development side, when Cosano said you should only make your athletes as good as they can be. The next thing I would like to talk about is winning. Right, Martin's 2004 states that as a coach, you develop your coaching philosophy through your peers and past coaches who have coached you as an athlete, and mentor coaches. And I think this is definitely applies to me. Even though winning has not been shown throughout these sessions that I've done over the last 25 weeks, I think that is definitely a part of my philosophy. If you look at all the past coaches that I've had, and past players I've played with, and mentor coaches, a lot of them do have winning in their coaching philosophy, and I think it's definitely rubbed off on me, because as an athlete I really do not like to lose.